Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, February 10th, and today is the Monday recap. We're basically just going to go over where we stand heading into the week for YieldMax funds, Tesley, CONY, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, and PLTY. But first, here is a look at the earnings schedule for this week. Starts off Monday morning, McDonald's, all right? Obviously, we don't have a McDonald's fund, but maybe one day we will. Let's see, after hours today, nothing too exciting that I see. Tuesday morning, Coca-Cola, S&P Global, Shopify, who cares? But then Tuesday after hours, we got Super Microcomputer. That's a big one. If you look at SMCI and SMCX, their options chart, their volatility, it's through the roof. So if you want a true degenerate play, that's where to look for this week. I'm going to take a look today when the market opens. DoorDash, Lyft, yeah, whatever. All right, so on Wednesday in the morning, CVS, who cares, right? And then after hours, we got Reddit, Robinhood, Cisco, okay. Again, some of this font is so small, so I may miss something. And then Thursday, pre-market, we got Sony, John Deere, whatever. But then Thursday after hours, Coinbase. So that's obviously one to look forward to with CONY. So that was my 4 a.m. alarm because I got up early today to try to get ahead of the day. Oh, Friday's Moderna. So you Murney holders, you're probably looking forward to that. I mean, you got to figure it can't get any worse, right? Maybe the earnings will... I always say no one has earnings on Friday, but I guess, yeah, they're going to have it. So anyway, I guess SMCY holders Tuesday after hours, and then CONY holders Thursday after hours. So pretty big week upcoming. So let's see what happens. All right, let's get to the spreadsheet. Enough of this. All right, we'll start with Tesley. Again, quick recap. They have two synthetic positions of 480 and a 400. Both are underwater right now. So let's just see, what kind of trades we got headed for this week. Get the proper zoom. All right, so again, anything in gray, that would have been what I covered previously. So all these contracts, obviously, they expire this Friday. So I will start from the top. 7,198 contracts, 397.50 strike price, 9.92% out of the money. 7,300 contracts, $400 strike price, 10.61% out of the money. And then we got 385. You can see it's highlighted in two different spots. So we have about 8,745 contracts, 385 strike price, 6.47% out of the money. And then 9,000 contracts, 387.50 strike price, 7.16% out of the money. So, a little scattered. We got from anywhere from 6 to 10% out of the money. With 1 week expiration, that's actually pretty damn good for Tesley. So obviously they're set up pretty well. I know there's some tariff news. I haven't been able. Well, now that it's 4 a.m., the pre-market will show. But I'm guessing the market's going to be red. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, I think we're set up for a pretty good week. Quick recap on Tesley. Tesla has an IV of 50%. Tesley outstanding shares, 96.1 mil. Total net income produced on this 4-week cycle is 47.5 mil. Total distribution, 49 cents. Total daily income, 3 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.23%. And if you annualize that sucker, yeah, you love that emotion. I'm still half asleep. 82%. Sorry, I'll wake up. Hold on. And if you annualize that sucker, 82%. All right, that's a little better. Let's move on. Yeah, freaking Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Yay. All right, Group A declares next week. 9 days away. All right, what do we got here? Synthetic income. Nah, it's a loss. 1.5 mil. Short call income, 47.5 mil. So obviously we're going to focus on that. That's 49 cents per share. 17 wins, 1 loss. We know what that 1 loss is. And the Rodamator says if all things stay equal, the guesstimate is around 74 cents, which is a 79% yield. The low side is 47 cents, 50% yield. And when I say low, it's basically just the IV. The IV is 50% at the moment. So if they strive to pay the IV as the annualized yield, you'll get 47 cents. Okay? Simple enough. But they've been making money. They're actually making money on the weeklies, believe it or not. So if that stays the same, I'm pretty sure we would get a better payment. Roughly around 74 cents. But again, time will tell. Holding information. I mean, you take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gal digger. Way over time. This is rough, man. This is a $220 million letdown here. We can't afford her. There's no way we're going to be able to afford her. It's over. Just give her her money, have her move on, and yeah, it's over. It's over. She's a gold digger. She got her money. What can we say? Anyway, total net asset value of Tesley is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 12.19 and the trade price is 12.19. Synthetic bailout, again, there is no bailout. There's just gold diggers taking our money, and they're taking 271 million. All right, and then obviously these synthetics, they expire very soon, 221. So they're going to close them out, and they're going to choose a strike price that is much closer, to the money, because right now 400 and 480 is not really that, right? What's Tesla at? If we scroll over here, we can see Tesla's at 361. So a 360 synthetic sounds just about right now. All right, let's go on to Misty. All right, Misty. What do they got going here? They have 2 synthetics. They have a 315 and a 390. The 315 is kind of good, right? Because they're at 327. This is a good synthetic. Now, the 390, this is just a mess, right? Because they're underwater 16%. But with MSTR, you truly just never know. But I doubt they'll catch up to this by 221. So I guess you could say that's a gold digger too. And guess what, guys? Misty declares their distribution this week. I'm sure you all know that, though. I'm not telling you anything new. So I did make the guesstimate video, and I made that on Sunday morning, and it took forever to upload. Hopefully this video uploads fast, because I don't get it anymore. But something's going on with YouTube, either that or my phone, but the upload speed is just not there, and processing takes even longer, and it doesn't even come out that clear when it comes out. But again, neither here nor there. Let's look at Misty. Where do we stand? All right, we have 350 highlighted in 2 different spots. So we got 1,200 and 7,540. So that's approximately, what's that? 8,740 contracts, 350 strike price, 6.85% out of the money. 1,250 contracts, 347.50 strike price, 6% out of the money. 4,230 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 9.14% out of the money. I like that one because there's no credit call spread. All right, we talked about that 350. Here's another one without a credit call spread. This is 17,500 contracts, 355 strike price, 8.38% out of the money. And we got 2 365s here. So we got, a total of 7,000. I was doing this freaking math this early. 600 something. 365 strike price, 11.43% out of the money. And then 2 sets of 357.50s. One with a credit call spread, and that's 10,430 contracts. And another without the credit call spread, that's 730 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 9.14% out of the money. And then we got 5,270 contracts, 362.50 strike price, 10.67% out of the money. 2,340 contracts, 360 strike price, 9.9% out of the money. And then 5,000 contracts, 410 strike price, 25% out of the money. I am not looking forward to this week. why? I mean, is this scattered or is this just a nightmare? Right? This is a nightmare. Tracking this fund is becoming quite the issue. So I may be saying bye-bye Tesley very soon. And I really don't care because, again, I'd much rather cover Misty. Is it Misty's the, it's their fun. It's the beast. So, and I'm not going to give up on Misty, not at all. So it's just obviously you could see where this is going, right? The fund is growing. They're going to add, million different types of contracts scattered all over the place. Credit call spreads, no credit call spreads, 730 contracts on one, 5,000 on another, right? 17,000 on another. So it's really hard. And again, it's probably making it even harder for you guys to follow along. But I'll still do my best to cover it. And and more importantly, just see how are they making money, right? That's what you guys care about. I know that. Are they making money? All right. So let's get to the summary. 30-day IV, 78%. Someone asked me last week, are you concerned with MSTR drop in IV? But, I mean, they just had earnings, so obviously the IV was building up a little more towards earnings. So right after earnings, typically the IV would drop. But, yeah, MSTR in general, it's been a little less volatile, which kind of sucks, because it's not... That's why we love MSTR, right? When we see that 100% IV, we get excited. When we see 78% IV, believe it or not, we're not that excited. Not on this fund. On other stocks, yeah, you'd be like, woohoo! But anyway, outstanding share, 78.5 mil. Total net income, 22 mil. Total distribution, 28 cents. Daily income, a penny. Daily yield, 0.05%. And if you annualize that sucker, 16.7%. Not worth saying Booker T voice because it's only 16%. All right, you're not worthy. All right, reaction, question mark. What's that for? That's for the Misty declaration on Wednesday morning. So stay tuned for that. 2 days away. Most important day, right? Synthetic income, 222 mil. Will they get wiped away this week with the other synthetic disaster? Probably. Short call income, 22 mil. Total net income, $244 million. That is an income of $3.11. We're not getting $3, guys. There's no freaking way. I'm sorry. It's not happening. But what are we getting? Again, it could vary. But if we base it on the IV is 78%. So conservatively, we should get 160, right? But they did make 311. So we're thinking what in the middle two something. Give me 2 something, and then we'll be happy. All right, let's go to the holdings. This one has a gold digger. No need to sing the song twice, but you know what I'm saying. When I say gold digger, basically this put here, they gotta pay to close this. All right, they cash settle everything. This negative, they have to pay cash to close that position, because obviously they don't get assigned. They don't want to get assigned. And the gap between the price of MSTR and 390 is a lot, right? In fact, we're going to pay $65.32 per share. So why do I sing gold digger? That is why, okay? That is why. Because the pink put represents the lady, and the lady wants a lot of money. And if she wants a lot of money, she's a gold digger. Okay, let's move on. I guess this hasn't removed. Again, this is just contracts that expired already and still in the holdings. It'll be washed away tomorrow. All right, let's just get down to the synthetic. So, again, it's negative 142 mil. So they're going to close that out soon. Total, the value of this fund is $2 billion. The NAV is 2670, trade price 2673. All right. So that's M to the S to the T to the Y. Now let's cover the other 4, right? The other 4 scrubs. Just kidding, they're not scrubs. We love them all. All right, NVIDIA has how many synthetics? 4. Ridiculous, I know. 119, 127, 135, and 148. Currently, NVIDIA is at 129, so they're kind of in the middle, which is, that's good. But again, they don't have much time to recover. So here's where they stand heading into this week. Again, you want to always check the expiration date, but yes, it should be 1 week out. Friday is February 14th. So yes, these expire this Friday. Outstanding shares, I'm sorry, oh my God. 53,000 contracts, 132 strike price, 1.66% out of the money. 21,590 contracts, 133 strike price, 2.43% out of the money. 42,900 contracts, 134 strike price, 3.2% out of the money. So anywhere from 1 to 3% out of the money, which, it's not that great. But anyway, the value of this fund is 1.5 bill. The NAV is 2029, trade price 2029. Synthetically, negative 9 mil. So they ain't making money there. 30-day IV of Nvidia, 62%. That's actually pretty good. Did I miss their earnings? When is their earnings actually? 2/19? No, it's coming up, but it's not this week. Again, that's a date I got earlier on, and dates change as we know. So IV estimate for NVDY based on that 30-day IV, 98 cents. They're part of Group B. They declare in 16 days on February 26th. All right, let's go to AMZY. AMZY. Real quick, again, this is just, we look at these funds on a holdings view. All right, so we download a picture of the holdings. So if you go to YieldMax website and you download the holdings, this is what you'll see. So if you're ever trying to make sense of it, again, it's exactly in this order. The put is typically always at the top, followed by treasuries, and then you'll see like the calls on the bottom, and then the way bottom is usually cash, and then maybe the bond thing. But just to give you an idea. So what I cover, obviously, the shares column, that represents the number of contracts. I know they call them shares, but it's the number of contracts. And then obviously this strike price, this is not on the download. This is just a formula that we do. So that pulls from over here. You could see the 235 is in that, under the contract, right? It's there. It's also there. There's so many columns where you can get it. But again, if you're trying to read it by yourself, I'm just trying to explain a little as I go along. Anyway, so Amazon is currently at 229. Their synthetic is at 235, but their synthetic actually expires April 17th because, as you may recall, they rolled their synthetic. All right, 12,795 contracts. Oh, I forgot to fix the highlight. Yeah, I would know if I just clear this. There you go. Then I'll remember for next time. But 12,795 contracts, all eggs in one basket, 235 strike price, 2.55% out of the money. Then they got, they bought calls at various strike prices. We'll see if that's of any use, but whatever. The value of this fund is 293 mil. The NAV is 1933, trade price 1930. Synthetic, negative 4.7 mil. 30-day IV of Amazon is 25.99%. Their IV estimate based on that would be 39 cents. They're part of Group D, and they declare this week as well with Misty. As you know, I did capture their synthetic income on their roll, and they made approximately $1.92 per share. So I really do think AMZY is going to pay over $1 this time around. So that was on, obviously, the guesstimate video as well. All right, up next is CONY. So CONY has two synthetics. They have a 280 that expires 2/21, and then they have a 290 that expires May 16th. Currently, coin is at 274. So yeah, I mean, the 280 actually is not, neither one is in a bad spot, but we'll see how this progresses. So everything, obviously, all contracts expire this Friday. Now, keep in mind, they do have earnings. I believe it was Thursday after hours. So let's see how far out of the money they are. 5,720 contracts, $300 strike price, 9.29% out of the money. 5,550 contracts, 302.50 strike price, 10.2% out of the money. 10,760 contracts, 310 strike price, 12.94% out of the money. And then 19,515 contracts, 312.50 strike price, 13.85% out of the money. So they are basically 9 to 13% out of the money. Yes, they have credit call spreads, which of course is a good thing on earnings week. So I'm not going to knock them now. The value of this fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 1209. Trade price 1205. earnings can get scary, especially with Coinbase crypto related. But hopefully, they do well. But again, we'll see. If they don't, they could end up under $10. You never know. Synthetically, they're negative 40 mil. So whatever. All right, 30-day IV of coin is 74%. The estimate based on that is 69 cents, but they're part of Group C, and they declare in 23 days. So they got plenty of time. All right, last but not least, the newest member to the group. This is P to the L to the T to the Y, which is PLTY, whose underlying is Palantir. Palantir's current price is 110.85. Their synthetic is 105, so they're above their synthetic, which is good, but their synthetic expires on March 21st, so we'll see how that plays out. As far as trades, pretty easy. Just all eggs in one basket. 12,000, 22 contracts, 120 strike price, 8.25% out of the money. Hey, not bad. If we go down here, the value of this fund, very small, 132 mil, but again, I think that's going to change. Look at the NAV, 85.45, trade price 85.54. Again, when did they declare? 16 days, but I did keep their synthetic roll, which, it's going to probably decrease in time as more outstanding shares do come in. However, 1449, that's pretty damn sweet. Synthetic, again, they just opened it, so we won't talk about that. 30-day IV of Palantir is 62.8%. IV estimate is $4.13. They're part of Group B, and again, they declare in 16 days on February 26th. So that's the recap of all the funds. Sorry, it's just a Monday, so, I'm just a little blah. Yeah, let's get to the pre-market and see what the damage is. All right, so we are going to use marketwatch.com, and I do have a watch list. And let's see, this is as of 4:20 a.m. So obviously keep in mind a lot can change between now and the open at 9:30. This is Eastern Standard Time, of course. All right, Tesla is down 1.19%, 357.30. Tesley is down 0.82%, 1209. Nvidia is up 0.18%, 130.08. NVDY is up 0.3%, 2035. CONY is up 1.68%, 279.11. CONY is up 1.83%, 1227. MicroStrategy, MSTR. Actually, isn't it a strategy now? It's not even the micro. They took the micro out. Whatever. They're up 2.07%, 334.49. MSTY is up 1.95%. They're at 27.25. TSLL, they are down 2.37%, 2063. TNA is up 1.12%, 44.36. AMZY is up 1.06%, 859. AMZY is up 0.05%, 1931. Bitcoin is up 1.55%, 97,833. BitX is up 4.36%, 54.35. Saxo is up 1.37%, 2669. SMCI, they are up a decent amount, 3.97%, 37.74. I actually don't want them to be up because, again, I was thinking about a little degenerate play selling a put on SMCX. But if they're going to be up like this, I don't know about that now. SMCY is up 2.59%, 26.52. Palantir, they are up 0.62%, 111.54. PLTY, they're up 0.07%, 85.60. TSM is up 0.48%, 207.10. TSMY is up 2.07%, 18.75. And then we got Mara, good old Mara, the last one. They're up 1.61%, 17.04. All right, so that's the Monday recap. Again, it's just a video to see where we stand heading into the week with the same old funds, because we all forget, Saturday morning's video. Plus, Saturday morning's video, the focus is how the closeouts went. This video, the focus is how we're going to handle this week. So, yeah. Anyway, Also, I do have an interview scheduled for tonight. I did not confirm yet. I will confirm, but I'm assuming it's still on. It's with Will Ryan from Granite Shares. So obviously they have some of the newer, options ETFs. TSYY is one of them. So they have the Yield Boost ETFs, which is why, again, I scheduled this interview. They're coming out with more and more high income funds. I'm not sure how they're going to. They're a different strategy than YieldMax, but it's good to have different options. So again, it'll be a live interview, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, I will confirm tonight is still on, and then send us something in the Discord. But it'll be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, of course. What else? I don't know. I don't even freaking know. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. But as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you have fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, come back tomorrow. What else? If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it down in the comments below. I keep thinking ahead, because I want to make this other video I've been thinking about, YieldMax holdings for dummies. So I'm not sure if today's the day because I'm freaking exhausted. But anyway, let's get to the end of this video so we can move on with ourselves here. Again, thank you guys for watching. But if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you gotta say the freaking keyword. So the freaking keyword should be tired, but you know what? It's supposed to snow a decent amount today, tomorrow. So there's definitely going to be no school, which sucks. So today's keyword is it's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Usually I say it's snowing when it's not snowing. See if, you'll look out the window. But anyway, today it's actually going to be snowing. Hopefully we get a decent amount of snow. So that being said, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, the keyword today, all you have to do is type in the comments, it's snowing. Is it snowing near you too? Let me know. All right, guys, I think I'm done. That's enough for one video. Hopefully I'll come back with more energy tomorrow, get some nice sleep, and we will talk again then. All right, have a good one. Later.